It's really not looking good for NASA. Recently, we've had members of the American public calling NASA out, demanding an investigation. And now, fresh off the heels of that, we got ZFX hanging out NASA to dry. You're probably thinking, who's ZFX? Bear with me. Now, I first saw this on Taboo Conspiracies channel, where he highlighted what I'm going to highlight and show you. So credit where it's due, link in the description to Taboo's video and his channel. Pop over if you haven't already. But ZFX are a performing arts company, one that specialises in flying performing arts, as we can see on our screen here. I'm at their website, link in the description as well. And this is all very nice until we come down to the customers of ZFX, this performing arts company. And we got the customers here, select client list, corporate over on the right, halfway down, and we've got NASA. So NASA, the space company, which have been called out left, right and centre for their fraudulent activities, harnesses being just one of the many techniques they use. So NASA are clients of a performing arts company that specialises in flying using harnesses. You can't make this stuff up. Now, if NASA's claims were real and genuine, then they'd have no need whatsoever for a performing arts company, one that specialises in flying performing arts using harnesses. No need whatsoever. But of course, NASA aren't a space agency in the sense that their rockets are going into a vacuum. No. NASA are just another performing arts company. They also specialise in pantomime and firework displays and use many techniques to fool naive individuals, harnesses being just one of them. We've only got an entertained Canadian legend Chris Hadfield on one of his so-called stays on the ISS to see the harnesses at play. Look.
Aldrin. So that's what inspired me, that particular book. After that, I read lots and lots more that just inspired me further, but that was really the one that set it all off.
We can see Chris bending over, and in doing so, he's exposing the points at his back where his harness is. Now, that's obviously where the weights engage, and as a result, it's protruding with his top. We know these people have an incredibly high budget. I think it's 60 odd million a day. We also know they use green screens and special effects to sort of phase out the cables using green screen and special effects, and in doing so, fooling naive individuals thinking this silly pantomime is real. But of course, if it was real, NASA wouldn't need performing arts on their payroll. If it was real, we'd have demonstrable science to back these absurd claims. If it was real, we wouldn't have Canadian legends exposing this harness setup for us. And of course, if all of this was real, we wouldn't have the likes of Walt Disney and Warner Brothers faking globe evidence, which I've got on my channel. So I'm over at my channel, just scrolling down, just want to quickly show you. It's about a month ago, I think it was. Warner Brothers caught faking globe evidence. No one can defend that because they've been caught banged to rights. I think a few weeks before that, I had Walt Disney, courtesy of National Geographic, caught faking globe evidence. Again, no one can defend that. Now, if the globe was real, you would never need to fake so-called evidence. The globe's not real, obviously, which is why we catch people like Walt Disney, National Geographic, and of course Warner Brothers attempting to fake globe evidence. They have to fake globe evidence because the globe is scientifically impossible. And as a result of that, the only evidence that can be cited comes from space agencies and stargazers, none of which cuts it. Stargazing is a red herring based on assumptions, and space is just a pantomime production. You've only got to check out what I've showed you today to realise that. Have a good one, everyone.